Hey everybody, it's Bree and Raleigh here to do BJD Addicts prompt number 48, which is doll development. And this is basically about how your dolls have evolved physically and as characters over the years you've had them. And the reason that Raleigh's here with me is because he was my first, and it's just past his 3rd anniversary with me, so woot woot woot. He's had the most change to his story, changed his character. Originally, his story was very much kind of a high school slice of life, and then once Aldrich came, it changed much more to a fantasy type setting, and that felt more right for me specifically because I've written a lot of fantasy and it felt a lot like home, whereas writing a school slice of life while I was still in college felt too similar to be really escapist enjoyment, so I scrapped that and started doing this, and it's allowed me to open up spaces for more and more characters, and so then I have many dolls and want more. His personality has also undergone a lot of change over the 3 years. In particular, when he started out, he was very much the kind of tsundere archetype, I guess. I kind of figured that in hindsight. Like, he was very, kept people at a distance, he was kind of standoffish a little bit, snarky, and ever since, especially Andy showed up, he's kind of turned more of the lovesick puppy, even though he still retains some of those, I totally didn't make this chocolate for you, but here you go, it's not like I actually got you anything for Valentine's Day, you idiot, sort of, sort of thing. But he's trying to be better. He's also a lot more good with kids than I thought he would be, particularly interacting with Emily's doll Melody. Speaking of that, Raiko has been interesting because when I first started with him, he wasn't supposed to talk at all. He was just supposed to be this monster, and interacting with Melody, he got to be almost this protector kind of. He developed much more. I was able to develop writing stories for those two. His internal monologue, how he speaks, a lot more of the detailed mannerisms that he has were developed based on interactions with other dolls, and I think that's one of the great things about at least for me personally, switching to the fantasy world was because I could bring in so many more characters and have my dolls interact with them, and that just allowed their characters to grow so much. I can't wait to see how they're going to turn out in the future, and where they're going to go, and what they're going to do. So until next time, bye.